This guy thinks my abs look terrible, which sucks, cause I was under the impression they were like my best feature or something. But luckily, he told me exactly why they're so bad. It's because, unlike me, he has a six-pack because he doesn't bulk up too heavy. So I think what he's saying is that I overtrain because they're bulked up too heavy. So this is me training abs hard for a month. I'm really curious if my abs will look better or worse, if any of my calisthenics skills will improve, and to answer the age-old question, are abs made in the kitchen or the gym? There are three main types of abs training. Those are the dynamic, static, and stability training. Each of those have their own exercises. Dynamic exercises are moving exercises, where your muscles work to move your body. That's what day one was. Some examples would be sit-ups, leg raises, butterflies, crunches, and Russian twists. When I develop an ab workout, just like any other workout, I choose 5 or 6 exercises. Each time you do a certain number of exercises, that's called a set. The number of that exercise you do is the number of reps. I like to do reps until discomfort when I feel like I can't do 5 more. When doing 5 or 6 different exercises, I do not recommend going to failure, where you're likely to hurt yourself. I do 2 sets of each exercise, switching to a different exercise after 1 set. This is what my abs looked like on day 1. At the beginning of the challenge, I weighed 130 pounds and I plan to stay around there. At the end of the challenge, I weighed 132. I am and will be on creatine. If you don't know what creatine is, I recommend looking into it. It is a powerful and healthy natural supplement. I will be training abs every other day to give my muscles ample time to recover. I did a push day on day 2 of the month, and here's what I looked like with that pump. If we pull that back, you can see my abs were looking pretty good, in my opinion, and I might even say I had an 8-pack. If I look like that on day 2, I'm very curious what I'll look like at the end of the challenge. On day 1, I did dynamic exercises, so on day 3, I'm doing static exercises. Static exercises are exercises in which there is no movement. That means isometric holds, like L-sits. You will see that L-sits are my favorite ab exercise. I highly recommend prioritizing L-sit training as your first or one of your first calisthenics skills. It is impressive, but can be accomplished as a beginner and builds immense core strength. Another isometric hold is the plank. Isometric holds are useful for training body control, and many calisthenic skills are isometric holds. Isometric exercises are exercises in which tension is developed without contraction of the muscle. Form is especially important while doing isometric holds, although in many of the days of this challenge I split up static and dynamic movements. A core workout can, and probably should, include both. They are both important for building core strength, control, and developing your abs. This is another core exercise, and it is also an isometric hold. It is done by grabbing the underside of your knees and holding, then letting go to allow your abs to take over. Day 5. The final type of ab exercise is stability training, but I do not prioritize that. Stability training prioritizes training the abs to keep your body stable, whether during everyday life or while doing calisthenics movements. I do not prioritize it because stability can be targeted, but it is also trained through dynamic and static movements. On day 5, I did another dynamic movement day. I did lots of leg raises and butterflies. It is also important to stretch to help the muscles recover quickly and properly. Here is what I looked like on day 5. Day 7. Dragonflies are an advanced calisthenics core movement. They are useful for developing your front lever and L-sit abilities. This is what they look like. It should be noted, though, that these are not proper form reps. This is a variation in which you tuck your legs in to make them easier. Today, I also did hanging side crunches. Those are useful for training the obliques, or the side abs. Slowing down the downward part of a movement is very useful for the muscle development and control. This is what my abs looked like on day 7. It's very exciting to see development already, only in 1 week of the challenge. On day 9, I did ab rollouts, supported by my knees. These are very difficult, but develop incredible control and lower abs definition. Sadly though, I don't have an actual ab roller, so I was using a small dumbbell, and they kinda hurt my hands from the ridges, but that's fine. We're doing much more of the same on day 9, but I am seeing improvement. I'm able to do more than I was before, and able to do things for longer. This is very good. This is what I looked like at the end of day 9. Day 11 was the day I started seeing progress. I could hold things like the L-sit for longer and my abs looked more defined. I could even see progress in the form of my skills. I've been working on the front lever for a while now and have never been able to consistently hold it for long. My time has extended to around 2 seconds as of day 11. Going through every day would be boring for you, and I don't want this video to be an hour long. Enjoy this montage. Let's talk about the results. First off, how do my abs look? I do believe that they look more defined, even while weighing a little more. I also think I have significantly more control with a better mind-muscle connection. I do think, though, that the old adage is right. Abs are built in the kitchen. Training abs helps a little, but the majority of the matter is having a low body fat percentage. What else? My L-sit time went from 10 seconds to an impressive 30 seconds, showing incredible progression in a month. What I did not expect in this challenge was to see such incredible improvement of other, seemingly non-related skills. I achieved a 5-second front lever and a press to handstand. Both of those skills had me stuck for months, and in a month that I spent mostly training abs, I achieved them. I have learned a lot from this challenge, and I recommend it for anyone who thinks their core strength could be stopping them. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing. Good luck!